Danganronpa.
Hey guys, Phantom here. I am back from my little break. It was for the better. I'm good, and I'm ready to record a gameplay now. Alright, we're back with Danganronpa. Some things might look different because I'm playing the Steam version now. I bought this game again. It was on sale though, summer sale. But yeah, I did it so it's easier to record, yada yada. Well, let's just get straight into it. We left off right before the first class trial. So, let's go do that. Just straight to it. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me.
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced that I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Excuse me. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then, please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
Oh yeah, I also got a new mic, if you're able to tell. It's able to
Meet you all down there.
pick me up better.
I'll be waiting.
Now I have to I don't have to shove my face into the thing. So I guess let's talk to everyone.
What?
So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh?
Impossible.
Damn, we really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh? You wanna confess? I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Hey.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Let's get started.
Got it.
Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Oh, in person. Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call. Damn.
You know what I mean.
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Alright, I guess let's... Oh, wait, what did that say? There's no escape for any of us. Okay, I was hoping I'd get some coins from that. I guess let's head to the elevator. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice to try and give myself courage, I turn, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh, the steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. Wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, Is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so everyone could see everyone else. Aw man, this would make for a perfect thumbnail shot, but like, that's a spoiler. You know, you can see like where people are, where Sayaka and Junko are supposed to be. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. That went not bad. Hold on. I gotta take a screenshot. Steam. F12? Cool. This one's pretty good. Oh wait. And so the curtain call on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly clash trial. That nigga is huge, bruh. Well, what's his name? Hifumi? Alright, let's save. Alright. Okay, so we can open our handbook, look through our evidence. Anything else? On the Kuma file, yeah. Okay. I think we can do this. Set skills. What? Melodious voice. Increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. Effective during the time battle. Costs 3 SP. When did I get this? Oh no. That's all I have, so I guess let's put that on. I guess we're done. Let's begin. I don't have to talk as much, because they talk for me.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
The first
if you
case.
can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
What
then
happens?
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
You know, I actually noticing, yeah, this is like a whole 3D background with just the 2D like sprites.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay, then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Yeah, okay.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
They're
I
dead.
feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Yeah, I think it's like a tradition, a Japanese tradition, put like the black ribbon on their picture to someone who died.
Friendship penetrates?
Okay, it's
Okay.
this guy.
But what about that other empty seat?
Oh.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
DLC. I
Oh,
don't know.
no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything, because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. Wait, do you see the way they're like rendering in on the corners? It's kind of noticeable, kind of painful to look at. Anyways, what this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they'd say. I mean, to be fair, this game is like from the original Danganronpa is like 2009. You know, I cut him some slack. Any relevant truth bullets you've found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim and fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Make your argument. Oh, that's all you have? Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one
How do
who was
you fire with triangle? Right. Aim, silencer, fast forward, fire, select, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Then-
you know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
This is easy. I'm not gonna play out though.
Most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise.
Oh, it's the last
while she was
statement.
in the
Never
bathroom.
mind.
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No!
no, that's wrong.
It feels good
Just
to
a
experience
second,
that.
Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
No, that's wrong.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
I'm like
Struggle?
hogging so hard right now.
On who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
What is this music?
So you're saying
This is
Sayaka
kinda
was
fire.
caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
Danganronpa has some like hits in their soundtrack. I already know that.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's
Well
next?
then, I guess it's a practice
Next
run.
is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. It was, bro. Are we not? We're not this stupid. We're playing. Oh, we're playing hella dumb right now. It was that knife in her. There was a knife missing from the set. I mean, come on.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
We are playing so dumb
Without
right.
a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
No, everyone's playing
So
so.
the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's
No.
wrong.
I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Kitchen is like,
Which
we
means
dummy.
that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, you absolute weasel.
That's right.
Why would
Makoto's
you?
room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Okay.
Hold on a second. I'm
Time to defend ourselves.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Kyoko.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true
Asshole.
at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Then, oh shit. Uh-oh. I was supposed to be reading. She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find. I don't know. I was like waiting for him to vocalize it. It is his thoughts. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Why is not at all like the top option? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, you can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. The focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, yeah, we are. I already know what this. I know what I'm doing. Always a count. Come on, this.
So I guess there's no question that...
No way y'all are popping fireworks right now. No fucking way. Yoda? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to fire that. The knife in the kitchen went missing while always in the dining hall. Always swears that Makoto did not come to the dining hall any point. Wait, what?
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, Red. You did it in secret. Nobody was in the dining hall.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna tell the absolute truth. That was an act.
Wait.
That truth bullet was a complete accident. I hit triangle to open my handbook to because I saw the statement and I was gonna review the truth bullet again. But I hit triangle and I forgot that I fired the truth bullet. But it doesn't matter because it worked. Oh. Speak. Okay, not gonna speak. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness?
Ah.
What do you think, Tina? Huh? Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen and washed my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Yeah.
Okay, then what about this?
What
if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
I should have known someone would say that.
Idiot swimmer girl?
Is the
And
disrespect.
more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
That is a good question.
You ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So then, it's not even worth it for someone to be an accomplice.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That is possible, but
grief.
no.
Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Thank you,
Did I say
Monokuma.
that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
Monokuma W?
So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
He's about to talk
Actually,
heavy
no.
shit.
Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Oh.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
True. Very true. Thank you.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together?
That's oh, what?
Unwholesome.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Think I don't want, bro. You don't want to get turned into mincemeat. Oh.
But if it wasn't either of you,
Oh,
then
man.
what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh. Oh no.
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall.
That's kind
And
of
then
let that
later,
slide.
she wound up dead.
Whatever. I'll just let it. It's kind of let that dialogue slide. Whatever. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka. Wait, what if I say no? That I think that will damage me. Let me not.
I got it! Then
Got it.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Yeah.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
See? He did do it after all.
Shut up, bro.
No,
Just please.
you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? They convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the
Kyoko,
room
save
did
the day.
belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
First Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. I think as things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim and press the triangle button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. You can just figure out what that something is. Hangman's Gambit. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's actually not coming to mind. I'm not even. A. Oh. Hair.
Now I understand.
Okay. Yeah, piece of hair.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
A lack of piece of hair, or
removed
I should say.
evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yeah.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
No.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Oh, man.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The handle?
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer struggled getting into the bathroom. The evidence that proves it is the object that the killer broke. This one, right? It's gonna open, dude. Yeah, this one.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed?
Yeah.
And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
I had to force it open.
True. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then.
Slap some evidence
Let's
onto
take
you.
another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate, sure. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak points you see are necessarily false. There's a truth bullet on the wrong one. Not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Yeah, you fail, rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Good luck, have fun! Okay. Get the bathroom door for me. We're gonna have to X there.
Took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had... Because Sayaka had locked it.
Oh no. Wait.
No, it's wrong.
Oh, I guess it must not have counted because I missed the first time. Yeah, I was a little confused, but took advantage of that.
It wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Ah, I caught him slipping there.
Now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Oh, that's right. Killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene, the crime that they didn't know was the crime took place in Sayaka's room. Wait, uh-oh. Hey, no, I got it there. I just threw it out. Oh no. No, there's absolutely no doubt that your room is the scene of the crime. You already realized, right? You don't have to overthink this one. Ugh!
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying
Oh wait,
the
we were
culprit
inside.
didn't even know where he
Technically,
was?
yeah, we merely just
That's
switched rooms, and it's still, that room was still my room. Okay. Whoops.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms. Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
Absolutely.
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
What is it?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
That can't be it either.
Yeah, no, that's right. She was scared to death.
Trying to argue against me?
Literally.
Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Who do you think you are?
Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. No way Sayaka let someone in because... That's the whole reason we switched. For the victim... Oh yeah, because someone attempted to force their way to get him frightened.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Huh?
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Sayaka.
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Wow.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
That is not... Sayaka?
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room. Huh? Which means Only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
And either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
I didn't. But
of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Dude, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's weird for saying that, but like, I'm gonna continue.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yep.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Alright then. What do you got to say? Celeste, I forgot your name for a second. All good.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
That might be it.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
No.
No, it's wrong. The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Tisk, tisk.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Oh.
Right?
Stop asking me.
Then who did it?
Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Which would be Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just as 2. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Nameplates to make sure... Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did get it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Slow down, slow
But
down.
we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Oh.
Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Damn.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because look at her wrist, there's no doubt. That glitter. That should be it.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is.
From the sword.
Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
Yep. Yep.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
Happened in my what happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn. Sure. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like with the weak spots, only one of the bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots. Yeah, okay. Okay, just easing us into the multiple. Come up, yeah. Press the L1 button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L1 button to cycle through each bullet. You can hold down the L1 button and use the left stick to select the specific bullet. What happened here? The left is all messed up, it's not even punctuated. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. Well, it's not. For our purposes For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Were they serious? That shouldn't be a problem.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
The person with the sword really did attack first. No explanation how a certain part got damaged.
When the fight...
Wait. Missing part, yeah. Some distance. Being scratched with a sharp, the sheath.
The culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
By presumably a knife?
See? There's a gash in it. like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I can't get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used a sword. If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would you use to touch it? Her palms. It would have showed if she grabbed it.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Shut up.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka can watch the gold coating off her hands because there's certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathrooms at nighttime. The water's off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually,
Wait, what?
I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh, nah. How long have you been here? Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I don't know. I can't be stinking, bro. I'm like right next to you.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
One who damaged the sheath would have to been the one without the sword. Which would make it Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Sayaka.
No, far from it.
Better speak from the
It's
grave.
almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Oh wow, thanks.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she
Damn.
was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
I think you just gotta
Because...
just gotta take that
Hey,
one, Makoto.
hey! You guys have totally derailed
What happened, I
the
guess?
argument.
What?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Damn. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
That's the statement right there.
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! Die!
What?
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
There's still one clue left, I'm sure of it, blah blah blah.
It's easy just to say, hey, but there just aren't any more clues, right?
No.
No, that's wrong!
Break.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037, written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask,
What?
can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message. I can prove it. Her finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers
I
and
asked her already.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh!
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of push playing dumb. If you just look at it upside down.
What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
They did this in Ace Attorney. They did the exact same thing. Wait, which one came first? This game came first. Dual Destinies. They did this in Dual Destinies. Yeah. Blood written, or stuff written in blood.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it! It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Oh, rotate, bro. She just said that like she was on some CSI, bro. And it'd be like rotate it, enhance. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Oh my god.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message revealed the real killer's name. And turn the message 180 degrees. It should become crystal clear. Select someone. Oh. It's not play dumb here. It says Leon.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Yeah, shut up, dummy.
No, it's not random at all.
Bozo.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? It's this thing I found in the ground in front of the incinerator, right? Burnt shirt piece.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Yeah, Leon.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That is true.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine.
Are you panicking, man? Ain't no, not the killer.
With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible, how it was disposed of, where, or when. It wouldn't be how, because incinerator, of course. Where? When? Right? The time the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer will become clear. What do you mean the time it was destroyed? It must be how then. Do you ever have evidence that proves what time it is destroyed?
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Wait, who was on clean? I assume
So
it's
the killer had to be
still.
whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Fool me?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. That's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Gee, I don't even know that. Shattered crystal ball.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
There actually was a way to use the incinerator without using the trash key. The return incinerator uses. They threw the crystal ball at it? Oh!
The trash room, whoever was on cleaning duty.
So the only one who could get to the person in charge of the trash?
Oh! Darn it.
Shoot! The key to the trash, whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who...
And you'd have to get
close to the incinerator
in order to destroy.
No, that's wrong.
There you go.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
I just stop throwing things out there.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you use this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Okay, I had to use a glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it. What does that even mean? Throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch.
Throw
and threw the ball
divine
through a
with
gap
it.
in the gate.
What the heck?
All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Oh, you
The
good?
distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be
Wait,
at least 30 feet, right?
They had to be a good shot with the. They had to be a good thrower.
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and
They
hit
had to
something
throw
that
harder than the
small.
people in my Valorant game. Alright, let me stop. But yeah, they had to be able to throw well and aim well. So, who's good at baseball?
Could someone really
Not
do
me.
that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer, because they're the ultimate baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean end this?
You good, man?
Say what you want,
You freaking
Leon,
out?
but all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the cast trial to the end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, and have fun. Climax interference. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorite tracks from the game. Oh, it reads back. Oh yeah, right. It's gonna read backwards because that's how it works. My room was the scene of the crime. The incident began when the killer entered. put that right there. Okay, and then they started fighting. We found this to block it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that. My thing is like, yeah, and then she goes like, huh? And then, yeah, I looked back and saw that the blade. And then she slashed again, blocked it. The killer smacked her, destroyed her wrist. I guess this is where she dropped the knife. And this is where she locked herself in the bathroom. And I assume this is where he broke in using the toolkit or whatever. We got in with the knife, came in, absolutely stabbed her shit. Wait, where does this one go? That's where she's dead. Yeah, so they cleaned up. They saw the ball, they had the ball, use that. Let's just fill these in, you know? And we missing this. What would we find on? Oh, the dying message. And that, and then... What? Something is missing here. It said... I could get help? Like, or give me a hint when I look at one? Oh, yeah. What is this? It would have to be right here, but... It doesn't add up. Okay. So yeah, her wrist was broken. Dropped the knife. Came here. She locked herself in the bathroom. She got stuck in here. Then he broke down the doorknob. And she was like, hey, killer, look how crazy he looks. It's like, and they're like, oh shit. Where does this go? Act 3 is the cleanup. Oh wait, is this dying message supposed to be right here? Oh, I got it. Yep, yeah, okay. Remove this. What is right here then? Oh, this goes right here. Dying message goes right here. What goes right here then? Oh, I didn't see this actually. Oh, so every spot simply just has to be filled. You don't have to get every part. Review this one more time and... I think that looks... Yeah, that looks good to me.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Gun. Hey.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Oh, no, I didn't lay out my reasoning right there. Need to rearrange the events of the case. Oh. I guess that's it.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from...
Yeah.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the
This is
bathroom.
really cool. I like the comic. Did you have to form it into a comic? I love that.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka.
You sounded a little sad when you said that, too.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Clean up. Come on.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
Yep.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator.
Must be an extremely good shot if you hit it through that gate.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Got it.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed.
That's it? Got
Part
it.
of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
We've got you now, Leon Kuwata.
Right, Leon.
Complete.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am. I have the evidence. Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. Okay. You're actually gonna, okay. You know, this thing right here, this is my first thing. This is like the first thing I saw of Danganronpa on YouTube. I was watching a Ace Attorney Let's Play and it came on like the my suggested like under the video and I clicked it because it looked cool. It was cool. That's how I found Danganronpa. But in there, it was called a machine gun talk battle. Bullet time battle. Bullet time battle is cooler. At least it rhymes. Well, not like, you know, alliteration. Bullet time battle. Yeah. Oops. I just skipped that. Sometimes, during a class trial, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. Oh, that's it. Was probably like machine gun talk battle, the Japanese version, because I think that's what they were playing, because they were in the video I saw. Okay. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Rhythm? Yeah, it was a rhythm game. Technically, not really. I mean, kind of. Yeah, I think I got this. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the X button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the triangle button as the tempo marker reaches the center. You gotta destroy it on beat. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep it going and you'll initiate a tempo up. Flip side, keep missing and you'll go down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button, so watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth bullet, like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been...
I refuse to acknowledge you! You're stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Stupid, 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 stupid!
Okay. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. You need to figure it out. The moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me!
Oh, okay.
Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Here's your proof!
I'm hitting square.
You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lied! Shut up!
Oh, it's on the office. The hell?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Final strike.
Where's your proof?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge
This
it.
should prove it.
No, buddy.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
And there wouldn't have been a toolkit if it was Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid!
It had
Okay.
to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid!
You've gone.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Think
So,
we've got you
do have
now.
no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Damn. So are we done? Nice.
Looks
What's
like
a
you
mystery?
reached your verdict.
I seen that
Then are we ready
achievement. It's
to
like
cast our votes?
it's like complete a trial without any game overs, something like that. Let me see. Clear the cast trial without having to retry. Nice.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all,
You die if you get it wrong.
triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Let's vote. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't believe it.
You son
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
That's why I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. What's the complete chance that I wound up like this?
I was just unlucky.
That's all.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. So what we came up with really is the truth. And that the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. That why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know, because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she had descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. When you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any other chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Did not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this. Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either, because the one to blame is him. What? Huh? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Uh-oh, did you wake into your sense of justice?
Hey!
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Let's give it
Oh man. Let's get to it. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Man, I love the way these look. Oh no. I'm gonna punt him. Wait, the 1,000 blows. There you go. Good reading. He is getting destroyed. Damn. Wow. I think the first execution really sets the tone. Like, maybe the first murder and everything did, but the execution just truly sets the tone. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else can we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take
it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, f you. Why the f are you doing all this evil shit to us? Evil? You make it sound like I'm some kind of dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
Seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't this so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
chills, kills!
That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I got to say. You saved some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started, you had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I felt like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even until the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I can never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it. I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Okay. You can't just do that. Oh, man. Surviving students, 12. Oh, man. Can I save? You received a despair bat present. 1 is the loneliest number. Oh, man. I don't know where I want to save. There's a lot. I mean, do I want to put this in a new slot? Because, like, we have pre-trial and post-trial right here. No, we have pre-trial right here. So, yeah, let's put it in the same slot. And... oh, wait, I just saved. I think this is where we should leave it off. We solved the murder of Sayaka Maizono. Discovered it was Leon. Oh, imagine if he popped up right there. That would have been so funny. Wow. And we was able to complete the class trial and all that in just that one episode. It's getting pretty long now. It's like, we're like almost 2 hours in. But I don't think I'll be cutting this down either. Anyways, I hope to make more of this now that I have a truly reliable way. Anyways, bye guys. See you later.